How to build the easiest witch farm in Minecraft. These are the resources you will need for this farm. Okay, so the first step to this farm will be to find yourself a witch hut, and you will also need to locate the witch that owns this hut, and you can choose to either kill him now or kill him later. That's fully up to you. So I'm simply going to kill him now just so we don't have any problems with him, and you will need to kill this witch so new witches can spawn inside this house. But anyways, after you've done this, you will need to head into the house and then break out anything that's inside of here. Then you will also need to break out any pots or fences that are inside the windows. Then you will need to block out those using blocks. Block out everything beside the door. Then after you've done that, you will need to place 9 blocks in the back of the hut, just like this. Then 9 more in front of those. So boom, now you should have a little space like this. Then after you've done that, you will need to block out the door. I'm gonna break this block temporarily so we have some light. Then you will need to place out 6 blocks right here, pretty much right behind where the door was. Then you will need to place a glass block right here, pretty much in the middle of these blocks. Then you will need to break out these 3 blocks that are in the corner, every block pretty much beside this block right here. This is because witches will spawn on top of this block, and then because of the glass will be pushed out until here. Then you will simply need to block this up again so this is all dark. And then after you've done that, you will need to build a trident killer that will be down here. So to do that, you will need to break yourself a couple blocks down. So as you see, we can place 1 block right here before we reach the grass. So I'm gonna break this down about 5 more blocks into the ground. So pretty much these 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So anyways, after you've done this, you will need to place a double chest right here with then 2 hoppers on top of that chest with then 2 blocks in the back. Then after you've done that, you will need to break out all these blocks we have kind of going around the platform we have built so far. So anyways, after you've done that, you will need to place a piston right here. Piston right here, so pretty much go 1 block to the left, 2 blocks back, and then a piston, so pretty much 1 block to the left, 2 blocks back, 1, 2, piston, block to the left, 2 blocks back, 1, 2, piston, boom, something like this. Then after you've done that, you will need to break out some more blocks up here simply so we have some space to move around. Okay, so what you will have to do now is place observers. So to do that, you will need to stand next to a piston, break yourself into the ground, and then try to place an observer looking kind of at the piston. So what you should have is the little arrow looking away from the piston. So if you destroy the piston, the little face should pretty much be looking at the piston. Then after you've done that, you will need to fill in this hole, stand right here, look at this observer, place another observer like that, and this observer should have the little arrow looking towards this piston. Then you will need to do the same over here, break the block into the ground, place an observer, fill up that block, place a observer right here like that, do the same right here, boom, boom, and obviously here too, boom, just like this. And then if you place a lever on top of one of the pistons and turn it on, this will start going around in a circle. And as you see, even if you break the lever, this will still continue to go around. So anyways, after you've done that, you will need to fill out the corners with the blocks, just like this, simply to make sure no lighting is coming from the outside and going into this, just like this. So this room should be fully dark right now. Also, you can quickly break yourself out of here, like this, and you will of course need to get into the chest room, so we will break out some blocks right here so you can dig it down to the chest. So anyways, we're gonna dig down these blocks, boom, here's the chest, so now you should be able to collect all the items you will get. So what you will have to do then is place, of course, your lever on top of this piston, and then to turn this off, you can simply flick that once, head in here, and as you see, the pistons are turned off. So anyways, then you will have to head inside of here and then throw a trident on top of one of the pistons. If we then turn this on, you will see that the trident will start moving around, which is pretty much how we will kill the mobs. Then you can simply leave this on and then block this in. And boom, now the farm's pretty much done. So all you need to do now is make sure that the witch that owns this hut has been killed, which I did in the beginning, and then you will need to just stand AFK and wait for witches to spawn inside there and die, and you will get a bunch of resources. So to stand AFK in this farm, you will pretty much need to build yourself a little bit up in the air and then just stand and wait for witches to spawn. So if we head down here after just a little bit of talking, you will see that we have gotten quite a bit of resources. So yeah, that is pretty much the witch farm. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this and I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions about how this works or anything like that, feel free to leave them in the comments and I'll answer your questions right away. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.